I used to have a spirit, or not a spirit, a custom in Smash 4 that was Ganondorf, and I named it One Punch. That was a really, really fun spirit. Because it would just pop shields like they were bubbles, and then I would wind up a Ganon Punch. So I guess the decreased launch rate doesn't apply. Alright, so we'll start out at 0 then. Hey, I got the double. Ah! I love the Mii's voices. Also, how am I at 230%? 250%. I guess it does apply then. Okay, so that's good information to know. Yeah, I definitely would have died if that were the case. Okay. I think you can stay at 0 though. Ah, escape! I gotta run away! Oh no! It got me. I mentioned it before. Oh no! That was an accident. Whoops. Well, there's a free heal for you. But Death Scythe is one of my favorite items. It's such a good item. Because it has the potential to be super scary, but it's not all the time. It's not like a home run bat, you know what I'm saying? You got the fairy. Ooh. Alright, armor. That's a huge part of this meta, I guess, if you could call it that. Armor is just so strong. It's actually a little bit too strong. I think armor, honestly, is pretty much the only broken spirit in this. They did a surprisingly good job of not making spirits completely broken, but I think that kind of defeats the purpose for me. I would rather them be completely busted like customs were. It was just more fun that way. Yeah, hopefully this is gonna be a fun stream too. I have a ton of like rule sets to choose from, just so things don't get stale, you know what I'm saying? No! Man, making cursed Miis was like one of the biggest part of Miis. Like, you can't not make abominations in Mii Maker. It's the only way. I got me! I'm at a bit of a disadvantage here, considering that I start at 30%. Oh, got him! I think that Thwack would definitely be good here, because it's another, like, high-risk move. And that's the name of this mode, is high risk. So it doesn't even matter if HD James here has super armor, because as long as I get him to 100% and I smash him with this, then he'll go down. Or I can just do that. I was playing online, that was a really stupid death. I mean, I'm not calling you stupid, I'm just saying it was a really dumb way to die. I would've laughed at myself too if that was me. But I was playing online the other day, just a bit, and I got like a really sick thwack. And I wasn't even playing hero, it was a reflected thwack. I used my cape as Doc. And the thwack hit the hero, and I can't remember what percent exactly it was that they were at, but it was super low. It was like at almost 0% thwack. It was great. So how has 2021 been treating you guys so far? Good, I hope. You can do whatever you want, James. Well, that's good to hear, DJ. Y'all gonna try your luck at the lottery? It's like, what, 600 million now? At least for Powerball. I tried a couple days ago, didn't win anything. But that was also my first time trying the lottery, so there was really nothing lost. Well, aside from my $4, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, very nice. Got him. Hey, out of here. I'm cleaning him out. Oh! That's why I love death sights, dude. They're so good. Ravenous Rose, hey, welcome to the chat. Hope you enjoy your stay. I think I'll just call you Rose if that's fine. That's an interesting name though, Ravenous Rose. It's like a carnivorous plant. Oh man, can you imagine if like other plants other than like the Venus flytrap and like the whatever pitfall trap plant were carnivorous? Like imagine if we had piranha plants in real life. Would like the human species even have survived this long, honestly? Like if they were really clever about hiding the fact that they were gonna eat us up. Rosie? Alright. Oh, I got the double! Oh wait, no. No, I didn't. I thought I got a double there. Oh. Ah! Oh! Midair. Ow. Oh. Yeah, definitely. Life would definitely be super tough if that was the case. Got him. Yep, there's a hero player here. Uh-oh. Hero's a really fun character. Just like the RNG aspect of Hero makes him like super random, obviously. And that makes for really unpredictable matches, which is why he's so fun. Uh oh. No! Ah! Midair snooze! I can't believe I'm not using Wonder anymore. It's like one of my best moves. No! The thwack! Oh no! Wait, was that thwack or whack? I keep mixing up the two. He got another one! Oh no! You can play whatever character you want, Rosie. No one's stopping you from not choosing a character. Swagooly. Hey, welcome to the YouTube, the Twitch chat, rather. Hope you enjoy your stay. Okay, so whack is the one that's like a projectile. Thwack is the one that like you is right in front of you. Sam Archinbow, hey, welcome to the Twitch chat. Hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah, he does have really crazy mechanics. Like, people were kind of upset when he was announced. I mean, me included. I'm not, you know, guiltless of that either. I was kind of upset when Hero was announced, just because it wasn't Banjo. But then, like, what, half an hour later I got Banjo and my life was complete? And I don't think, like, competitively people are very fond of Hero because of the randomness. Like, a lot of what goes into, like, making stages legal and stuff is, like, you know, reducing randomness, like the tilt on Lila and stuff like that. So, I guess they aren't too happy with it, but hey, what can you do, right? He's still a fun character. Hey, GG DJ. Hey, Swag. Thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. I've never played a Persona game, but I'm open to trying it out. I know the music is really good. The music for a lot of the Persona games came to Spotify not too long ago. Yeah, that's why Hero is really fun to play as. Like, you can be down a stock one moment and the very next be even or something. Also, the crits on Hero. They're so much better than the crits that you could get with Spirits, man. I wish that that was like a universal thing. Like, when you equip the crit spirit or whatever, that it would give you Hero's crits. Because I tested out crits to see kind of how much it really adds to your attack, and it's like something really, really low. Like, I tried it out with a fully charged tipper forward smash from Ness, and the base damage was like 70 something, and then the crit damage was like 80 something, so it's really, really not a lot. Hey, Yasino! Welcome back. Oh no, another one! You can't just keep getting those. Hey, what are you doing up there? Coming to get you. You can't stay up there forever. I'll make this my turf. Oof. Oh! Oh yes, a fairy bottle. Wait, who are they cheering for? I don't think I've ever heard that one. Wait a minute, Junior. DJ. How do you still have 4 stocks? Get over here. Ah! No, we got a fairy too. Oh, I need to find a death scythe. Hey, let me borrow one of these. Oh, and he heals with his heal ability too. That's mine, give me that. Oh, thanks. No, it disappeared. Oh, that's what they were saying. Ah! I need to stop running into those. Oh, give me that. Oh, my precious death scythe. Oh no, the ultimate chimera. Suddenly we're almost even. Whoa, that was really close. Yeah, take this. Oh, oh no. Oh man, I'm so scared now. Being above 100 is like instant death. That's why this mode is so great. Ah! I saw it too late. I was gonna dodge roll. Hey, Sam. Thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. What the heck is that noise? Oh well. Man, the Ultimate Chimera looks so good. Like, 80% of its body is just mouth. What, you can't join? You should be able to join. You can't join either, gamer boy? Maybe I set the limit too low for people who can be in the room. Does it say that the room is full? No? I'm pretty sure I had the limit at 8 people, so... that's not the problem then. Try again, and if it keeps not working, then I'll make a new room. How's that? Well, that was a thing, I guess. GG's. Miguel Sonic. Hey, welcome to the YouTube chat. Hope you're enjoying your stay. Ooh, there's kind of a lot of people now. I should switch the rule from, bottom 1 to bottom 2, so more people can cycle through. Oh my god, instant shield break. Oh, that was kind of underwhelming. I thought that punch would have sent him flying and instantly killed him. I mean, but the launch rate is down, so I guess that's understandable. I wonder, hey, welcome to the YouTube chat. Hope you enjoy your stay. Wait, the room is full now? No. If I can set it higher, then I'll set it higher. Oof, that was an unfortunate death. The lag can really mess you up when you're trying to go for specific angles with PK Thunder, which is why I don't really like using Ness online. Hey, Mr. Skipper. Welcome to the YouTube chat. Hope you enjoy your stay. Oh god, it's carnage. So yesterday, chat, I was streaming Sonic Rush and the Minish Cap, and during my BRB I played Secret of the Forest from Chrono Trigger, and it wasn't even the original, right? It was a cover by PPF on YouTube, who is a fantastic artist, by the way. And this morning I got an email saying that the video was copyright claimed by Latin Auteur. And of course, Latin Auteur is like a notorious copyright troll. It's just really sad to see that that's the state of copyright on YouTube. I wasn't making a lot of money from my videos to begin with, so it's not a super huge deal. But still, it's like, that's just blatant theft at that point, you know? Wait, the room isn't full? What the heck is going on then? Hey Marcus, how's it going? I never tried Apex Legends, or Fortnite for that matter. Like, none of the big, like, shooter battle royale games really appeal to me that much. So I just kind of haven't played them. They're probably fine games, but probably not for me. I'd rather play something like Doom Eternal or Doom 2016. You know, something that has like a meaty campaign. I'm doing alright, Marcus. I got some of my my college homework done before this stream, which I'm happy about. Yeah, maybe I'll try it out someday. Oh no, hopefully this music doesn't get copyright claimed by another copyright troll on YouTube. Hopefully it's not loud enough that, you know, it'll actually be picked up by the system, because what they do a lot of the time is that they make their own covers of the song or something, and then they put that into the system, and then they claim that, you know, you use a melody from their cover, right? And it's all good. They just, you know, reap the rewards and stuff. It's really scumming. Whoops. How? How can Pichu make it all the way back from, like, the depths of the stage down there? I don't think that was quite the right move for this mode, DJ. Are people still having trouble joining? Because if so, then after this match, I'll make a new room and see if that fixes the problem. Okay, so you were able to join then. Maybe what was happening is that people were trying to join at the same time. Maybe that's it. So try joining up again and see if you can join. And if not, I'll make a new room so that everyone is able to join, you know? Whoops. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Let me change the rules here. Please don't start the match. Need to change this. Bottom 2 leave. Or player smash. I don't think I can change the limit on the fly like this. Alright, Rosie. Well, thanks for stopping by. Oh, someone joined right at the end there. Wait, Sam doesn't have spirits? No, they do. Or do they? Oh, no, they don't. Uh-oh. Area 51? Question mark? That's a question? Area 51? Welcome to the YouTube chat. Hope you enjoy your stay. Man, I forgot how insanely strong, like, Pichu's fully charged side B is. I used to love using that against CPUs in Melee. Dang! I got a combo with Thwack. There was literally nothing they could do about that. Oh, is that the case? Cool. I've never played any of the Crash games. I watched Nitro Rad's video on Crash 4, and from that video, like, it really makes me want to play Crash 4 because it seems so polished. And it's kind of like they were saying, like it's kind of like DKC except corridor based, right? But it looks really fun, and if the controls and stuff are as good as they say, then I think that's a game I would really enjoy. I don't have a PS4 though, and you know, I don't think I'll find a PS5 anytime soon. Oh, okay. So that's you, gamer boy? Okay. Yeah, you're gonna definitely have to use spirits next time, Sam. Oh no, this is the Sephiroth theme. Well, rip VOD. Definitely gonna get claimed. Hopefully the noise from the fighters will drown it out. I'm down for a good challenge in my platformers. That's why I like DKC so much. It's like super tight control-wise, so you know that your mistakes are yours, you know? And the level design is also really fantastic. Maybe I'll pick up the Crash trilogy someday, but I have my backlog big enough as it is. I still need to get to the Spyro trilogy. I only played a little bit of one, and then I dropped it because I am a big dum-dum and I can't really wrap my head around the fact that there's basically hub worlds in hub worlds, you know? So I got lost, and then from that point I'm like, where was I again? I don't really feel like continuing. Hey, nobody. Welcome to the YouTube chat. Hope you enjoy your stay. Have you played DKC 2 and 3? Surprisingly enough, I haven't met, I don't think anyone, really, who has played DKC 3. I think it was a pretty good game. Definitely tried a lot of interesting things. Not all of them landed, really, but it was a good game. I liked it. The hub world aspect of DKC 3 was super unique. I really loved that. Like, just running around and, like, getting in the boat and stuff. That was fun in and of itself, so. Oh, nice. I forgot that it was on SNES Online now. You would think that, like, a trilogy as legendary as the DKC trilogy would have been there from the start, but of course it's Nintendo and they don't want people to play their old games. You know how they took away like a bunch of DSiWare games from the 3DS eShop? That kind of like put me into panic mode, so I bought like a couple of virtual console games just in case. I'm gonna lament the date that the virtual console finally dies completely. It was the biggest on the Wii. Like, think about that. Like, it went from being really huge and expensive to, okay, you know, it's still pretty good. And then SNES Online or Switch Online is like, oh, that's it? Hey, Carl, how's it going? That's good to hear, Carl. Yeah, how is Mother 2 still not on there, man? I mean, granted, I don't really need it to be on there. I have it on 3DS Virtual Console, Wii U Virtual Console, and all my SNES Classics, so I own it 3 times over. But I want other people to be able to experience Mother 2. Nice, DJ. Oh, that's a lot of people. Whoops. Alright, we'll do a couple more matches of high risk, and then we'll switch to another game mode. Just so stuff stays fresh, yeah? Oh, nice, Carl. Are you making that into a video, Carl, or did you just write a review for it? Just to post somewhere? Everything is huge! Oh, a video? Nice. Link me to that, like whisper it to me when you finish. I like to watch it. Yeah, Mother 2 not being on the SNES thing is, like, really odd, considering it's such a cult classic at this point. Ooh, wee, boy! Wait, how do I jump off of it? There we go. I don't think I've ever played on this stage, like, non-Omega. This is the first time. Oh, alright, DJ. Well, I hope you can join us next time. For a longer period of time. But people have things to do, so that's alright. Oh no, what's your name now, Carl? Oh yeah, you did change it. Oh, it used to be Carl, but now it's reflected on both channels. Professor Huvian. Oh really? Well, that's like, well, thank you, Area 51. I really appreciate that you've stuck around. I feel like after my stupid video on charging the arrow for 12 hours, like, a lot of people, you know, came on board, and kind of just left after seeing that I'm not, like, a meme channel or something. Or a good channel, for that matter. Ah! But yeah, thanks again for sticking around. Oh. Wait a minute. How do you still have 4 stocks? Get out of here. I'm sorry for falling quiet, guys. It's just that someone's vacuuming in the background, and I didn't want all that noise to get picked up by the mic. It was like literally the worst time to go silent too, because Area 51 was talking about, you know, liking channels that reply to their audience and stuff. So it's pretty ironic. Yeah, GG's. Hey, Goon. Welcome to the YouTube chat. Hope you enjoy your stay. I don't think we need a Sunshine 2. Honestly, I think we need a Sunshine except finished. Because, like, Sunshine, as great as it is, it's my favorite 3D Mario game, it has a lot of problems. There we go. They finally finished with their vacuuming. Sunshine Trilogy? Nah. Like, okay, so, you know how, like, in Mario 64, you can just pick whatever star you want? Oh, they started back up? Are you kidding me? Are they vacuuming the whole block? But anyway, you know how, like, you can choose any star you want in Mario 64? You can't do that in Mario Sunshine. I think, like, you really need to be able to do that. And I get they are, like, kind of sequential, like, they're kind of, like, mission-y sequential, like, one kind of leads into the other. But, I mean, like, whenever you would beat a later star in Mario 64, just more props were added, you know? I'm pretty sure they can do the same thing with Sunshine. Because the blue coins, those could have also been, like, a really amazing idea. Like, you get blue coins, alright, you don't want to do this mission, alright, skip it. You know, use some blue coins, you know? But no, the blue coins are just super tedious to collect. I've still never actually 100%ed Sunshine. I've always gotten 119 Shine Sprites, and that's because of the stupid blue coins. And there's no way to track the blue coins either, unless you, like, go level by level and do it by hand, you know, or, you know, do it yourself. That'd be cool, Carl. Sequel to Mario World? I'd be down for that. We had this the discussion about, you know, where Nintendo goes from here with 2D Mario. We had that discussion yesterday. And I don't know, man. What really is there to innovate on? Uh-oh, what happened? Also, like, Super Mario Maker exists, so... did you disconnect? Oh, that's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, someone's connection, died, basically. Just, join back up, Gamer Boy. You can take my spot, since you disconnected. I'll go after you. Well, we talked about that yesterday, Carl. Nintendo will never, ever, ever make a fan game official, you know? They're like, wait a minute, you can't make good games too, only I'm allowed to do that. That's basically their mentality. Yeah, and like, you have to beat the Shadow Mario missions in, you know, in order to progress, which is really dumb. Man, it's been so long since I've actually seen Pokemon Stadium take on different forms. Kinda forgot it could do that. You definitely are gonna be doing that until you die, Carl. Because it'll never happen. Like the remake of Mother 1, it'll never happen. Hold me to that, by the way, Cole. Remember yesterday I told you that if they remade Mother 1, or was it Mother 2? No, I think it was Mother 1. If they remade Mother 1, I would buy you a game on Steam. Hold me to that, I'll definitely do it. I know, right? Like, wait a minute, these stages are cool? What? That's why I love picking Non-Omega Pilot Wings. It's such a good stage. There's nothing too complicated, but the visuals are great, the music is great, the platforms are fun. I love it. Alright, you have to tell me what your pillow tastes like if they release Mario Flashback on Switch. I haven't tried it myself, but I think it'll probably be really rough going down. And, coming out, for that matter. But let's not think about that. Mushroom Kingdom U is another good one. I like the icicle phase, where you have to dodge the icicles that come from the top of the screen. I'm still kind of disappointed that they didn't add Poke Floats. Maybe if you make a pillow made out of meat, Carl, then you'll be able to eat it comfortably. Or a pillow cake. No contest. Oh, that's kind of an unfortunate, Gamer Boy. Not again. Hopefully this doesn't keep happening. Switch online, everybody. Oh no, Nate, you don't have any spirits. You should probably equip some. Otherwise it's gonna be pretty rough. Rumble Falls was a really good one. That iteration of Sticker Brush Symphony is so nostalgic, man. It's so good. Because I hear that song and I just think of Rumble Falls and the adventure mode. When you have to go through the jungle and stuff with Fox and Diddy. Alright, I'll play one and then you can get in next round, Nate. I'll sacrifice my spot, don't worry. Wait, I don't even have to do that, because I have the rotation. Brawl had a really strong soundtrack overall. Alright, we'll do one more of these, or one more of this game mode. And then we'll switch to something else. I said that already, but for real this time. Smash Run is such an underrated mode. I loved Smash Run. It was so fun. The only thing that could make Smash Run more fun was that if like people competed for resources in real time. Like you could like you know, yoink some resources away from your friend or wait for someone else to like defeat a big boss and then come in and like blast them away. And take all the spoils for yourself. That would have been amazing. And also, like, having spirits on top of that. Because it was so stupid to see how ridiculously high your stats could be by, like, you know, not only having customs equipped, but also having, like, the boosted stats from Smash Run itself. It was so much fun. Like, getting, like, Sonic with max speed, and then maxing out your speed with the Smash Runs thing. That's so much fun. And then, like, you get race to the finish. You just, like, reach the end in, like, 2 seconds. Well, if you're good at dodging the, like, fire platforms and stuff. Yeah, some of them were annoying, but that's what the items were for. Like, you have the special items that you could bring with you. When is Smash Tour gonna make a return? That's everyone's favorite mode, right? How do you still have 4 stocks? Get out of here. Oh, there goes my shield. I'm lucky the launch rate's down, otherwise that would have been my stock right there. Hey, Aiden, how's it going? I haven't seen you in such a long time. If you have a Switch, you can join up. And we can catch up after that. I know, right? This lowered launch rate does wonders for survivability. Which is kind of the point. Oh no! Oh, I got sniped! Like, it's kind of the point to use the death sights and the rage blasters to defeat your enemy. Got him. You're next. Uh-oh. No, 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 give me that, or I'm next. Oh no, I dropped it. I'm really lucky that Banjo has a good recovery. Anyway, how have you been, Aiden? How's the end of 2020 for you? And how was 2021 so far? Ooh, that's good to hear. You get anything super cool for Christmas? Or the holidays, rather? Wait, why am I fighting James? Take that. You have more stocks. Oh no! Ah, save me! Oh! Oh no, a three-way sudden death? This is gonna be awful. Oh, never mind. I forgot he had another stock. GG. Oh, that's good to hear that, that it hasn't been really awful so far, so... Yeah, I've been alright. Not super amazing. Like really nothing, like, astounding, but alright. Sometimes that's good enough, though, right? Alright, Elliot, thanks. It's nice that you're being a good sport about, you know, winning all the time. After this, I'm gonna change the rule set to just general items. No, are you kidding? The fairy bottle fell off the edge because of the wind. Nope. Ah! And that's why I love the Death Scythe. Hey, you gotta hear. You thought you could spike me, Nate? No way. Oh no, James still has 4 stocks. Oh, sorry, I missed that. Area 51. Beetle Boss Galaga. That sounds cool. It's not a mode that I have, but I'm pretty sure I can just input it real quick. I can just make it like a new mode. I do have one where the launch rate is all the way up and there's like gust bellows and stuff. So you just like take one tap and you just fly away. I also have another mode where it's like thrown items, and there's also one. Oh, there's also one that's just shells and bumpers. That one's pretty fun. Oh, sorry. I thought you were typing. How does James still have 4 stocks? No, stop getting fairies. Yeah, I have a bunch of stocks on that one. I'm sorry, Nate. I was aiming for James. If you guys want to try that, we can do that next. I call the mode Baby Sneeze, because you'll die so fast that, like, if a baby sneezes on you, you'll just die instantly. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. Man, I had a really stupid one, but unfortunately it doesn't work with, uh, online, because it requires special smash. It's one where you start with 10 health, and that's your maximum health, and the item rate is all the way up, and the only thing you can find are healing items. And you have to try to not get, like, killed by a single move, basically. But at the same time, you have a flower on your head, so you're trying to survive by eating food. It's super stupid. But unfortunately, you don't have the flower in online Smash. A Juggernaut mode? Can you explain what that would entail? I mean, yeah, there's ellipse sticks, right? But at that point, you would get hit by the stick and die instantly anyway. We could try it out, see how it goes, without the flower. There's like, I don't know how much, like 10 stocks or something? But like, every move will kill you, so... Wait, Sam has 3 stocks. Get over here, Sam. What do you think you're doing? I wish I could do a poll to see which one you guys wanna play, but unfortunately polls are only for affiliate or partner streamers on Twitch. I guess I could do a straw poll though. Oh, you're talking about raid bosses. Yeah, we do that a lot over here. Whoa, that's a lot of people. Alright, you guys want to do raid bosses or something else? I'm gonna change up the rules, so please don't start the match yet. Alright, so Aiden just wants whatever. Raid boss? 2 for raid boss. Hey Andre, welcome to the chat. And the match, or the lobby, I guess. Hey Meeps, how's it going? Alright Sam, so we'll do raid bosses then. Alright, so now you all have to decide who gets to be the raid boss this time. Oh, you're practicing theater? Nice. You're in luck, Meeps. I think there's one more spot. Yeah, there's tons of players here. Raid bosses are one person gets to equip spirits, and the other three don't. And then it's a 3v1. It's super fun. Uh-oh, hold on. Okay, so Astro World was there, so we have to wait for them. Don't worry, Meeps, I won't forget you when I'm famous, cause that'll never happen. I won't be famous. Oh, this is a mess. Okay, so we have to, we need to figure out the order that this is gonna go in. Let's see. And there's Meeps. Is the battle gonna start this time? Nope. Okay. Let's figure out the order. Alright, I'll make a list. Alright, so this looks good for right now. So Aiden, Sam, Andre, Astro, Nate, Meeps, James, and me. Hold on, I need to write this down. Let's see, sticky notes. Here we go. Let's see, Aiden, Sam, Andre, Astro, Nate, Meeps, James, and then me. Okay, so it'll go in that order, and then once we reach the end, we'll cycle through. Alright, so Aiden, what you have to do now is that you need to equip some spirits. Anything will do. And then Andre, Nate, and Astro will have no spirits, and they'll try to take you down. Oh, the match is actually starting. I guess Andre is gonna go first then. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah. No, this is good. I'll just change the order. I'll switch you and Andre then. So, Aiden, and then Andre switch. Okay. Maybe someday I'll make it Meeps, but for now I think that's not gonna be very likely. To be honest, I kind of don't know what's going on anymore. There's kind of a lot of people. Oh, I think Andre SD'd because they wanted to switch the order back, maybe? Question mark? Alright, I'll switch the order back to what originally was. Alright, so... Well, Andre just left. I guess they're leaving? Oh no! My brain is broken! Okay, so delete Andre from the list. Okay, so the order is Aiden, Sam, Astro, Nate, Meeps, James, and then me. And I'll add Esino here to the end. I wrote down the order, so we're good. Alright, so everyone go to the waiting area so we can sort this out. Okay, so, Aiden, you are the raid boss. You need to equip spirits. And 3 other people will try to take him down. It doesn't matter who those 3 people are. Like, whoever wants to queue up, queue up. But I have an order for who gets to be raid boss. So, it's gonna be Aiden first, and then after that, when we defeat Aiden, it'll be Sam, then after that will be Astro, then Nate, then Meeps, then James, then me, and then Esino. And I have this written down, so if we defeat a raid boss, I'll call up who's next to be raid boss. Oh, okay. So, Mason. Astro, slash Mason. Alright, so let's get going. Do you have, your spirits equipped, Aiden? You can go to the waiting area, or outside the ring or whatever, and equip some, if you don't. I don't really do, like, friend requests for Switch Area 51, because I really don't use it that often. No, you don't know how? Okay, so go to choose your character, and when you go to choose your character, you'll see a little symbol to the right of your name, and you just press that and select a spirit team. It's your choice, Gamer Boy. Yeah, sorry, Area 51. Like, this is really the only thing I use my Switch for nowadays. I don't play anything else online or anything. Yeah, okay, Aiden. So, you all set? Cool. Alright, the rest of you can go into the waiting area. Hey, we finally did it! You know what? I'll make an exception for you, Meeps, since you've been here so long. It really won't do you much good, because, like I said, I really don't use my Switch a lot. But, hey, I'll add you. No, I didn't get Pokemon. Oh no, Aiden. Oh my god! Aiden, I'm sorry! Well, we defeated Aiden. That didn't take very long. Hey, George. Alright, well, okay, so Area 51, I'll add you on Switch then. But this is not gonna be a normal thing. I'll make these two special cases. But after that, please don't ask me to add you on Switch. Alright, okay, so next raid boss is Sam. So Sam, equip your spirits and step into the ring. Yeah, be sure to unequip your spirits if you were the raid boss before. Hey Sharky, how's it going? It's all good, George. I don't expect you to be here every minute of every stream, you know? People have things they gotta do. Cool, Aiden. Yeah, I feel that, Sharky. I finished off some homework before this stream, too. Oh, man. I have a rough week ahead of me. Once you realize that I'm just a normal guy, Area 51, you really won't think very highly of me. Like, I'm just a normal dude. Like, yeah, I'm like some, you know, jabroni on the internet, to put it that way. But, you know, I'm just a guy. Oh, Elliot, did you have to leave soon? Because if you have to leave soon, we can make you the raid boss just this once, and then, you can leave. Classes are okay so far, but I just started, so, hopefully it doesn't get harder from there. I'm doing, what, CS300, data structures, computer architecture, and discrete math, and I suck at math, so... Maybe someone can help you out with your homework, Sharky, if anyone here knows how to do it. I'm sure they would be able to help you out. Like, just ask a general question, we can give you some answers. Well, if you don't have to leave, Elliot, then, like, are you already here? Like, are you playing right now? Are you in the lobby or anything? Because if you just got here, I'll add you to the list. Oh, okay, so, yeah, rip. I haven't watched Beowulf. I watched Romeo and Juliet. Oh, you're in the lobby? Okay, so what is your tag? Oh, right, right. You're here, Mason. I can't believe I didn't see that. You already answered that, sorry. It's just that there's kind of a lot of people here now, so it's getting a little bit tough to keep track of everyone. Sorry. Yeah, that's the one I watched too. Meeps. Wait, do you watch the one with Leonardo DiCaprio? That's the one, right? That's the one I watched. Dang, it looks like Sam is not faring too well. Same as Aiden. Maybe they'll be able to scrape something together. It's the attack of the heavies, though. I thought Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio was just super funny. It was just super funny because they're like in modern day and they're speaking like they were, you know, in ancient times. Well, not ancient times, but you know what I mean, right? It was just unintentionally funny. It's like The Lion King too. I think that movie is hilarious and it's not supposed to be. Yes, exactly. Alright. Astro. You're up. Yeah, Astro is the next raid boss. Or Mason, rather. Yes, Old English, but they hold pistols at each other. It just... like, it doesn't make sense. But it's hilarious. Exactly, Aiden. No, your Switch died? Rip. Ooh, big boy. Let's go. Yes, Pollyanna. Oh, I love this rendition of this song. Oh, it makes me so happy. Oh, that would make it even more hilarious, Meeps. If, like, everyone else is like, what are they talking about? What are they... like, what's going on? Like, why are they talking like that? This isn't Old English. Someone needs to make that into a movie ASAP. Oh, okay. Alright, Area 51. Whoops. Sometimes my brain makes a big dumb, and I can't really read context clues from chat. Well, you're doing theater, Meeps, right? Maybe you can make it into a movie someday. It doesn't even have to be that high budget or anything, right? Like, just do what you can with what you have. And, like, don't be too self-aware about it. Like, try to make it a good movie, and if it ends up bad, then just leave it and call it good. It's like The Room, right? It's a bad movie, and they didn't have enough foresight to see that. But then after the fact, they claim, oh yeah, it's a comedy, right? And then it becomes like a cult classic. I hear that meeting Tommy is a surreal experience because he looks like he's melting with how much sweat is on him. Hey, I am Chanman. Hey, welcome to the YouTube chat. Hope you enjoy your stay. Alright, Asino and Nate, could you, like, would you mind switching off so more people could get into matches? You've, been in there for quite a while. We should rotate out more people. Thanks, guys. How about this? So more people can play. How about, we have the rotation of the raid boss, and, we have a rotation for, the people fighting the raid boss. Like, how about, what should the system be? Oh, by the way, Nate, you're up for raid boss. What should the system be? Should it be like, most kills on the team? Like, the person with the most kills get it? I was thinking about having a rotation, Sam, for the raid boss. Or not the raid boss, the people fighting the raid boss, so that more people can play. And people aren't just waiting around all the time. Actually, Chanman, I don't have, like, I'm not affiliated yet, so you can't sub, unfortunately. I'm almost there. Like, I'm really, really close, and I want to make my first emote really good so people really get their money's worth with my emote, you know? Alright, Aiden. Thanks for playing. The Google Wheel thing? I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we do, like, a random wheel for the raid boss? I feel like that would make it better because, like, more people will be able to play more often. It's like not a set order. Or should we just stay with the list? No, don't throw away your stocks. You need every single one. Alright, well, we have one vote for the wheel. Does anyone else have any opinion? Man, when do you guys think we're gonna get more news for Zelda's 35th anniversary? Because they can't not do something for it. I think share stalking is, like, for a policy here, we don't really share stock because we don't really know who is gonna take it from, and sometimes people may not want that. So in general, I think we shouldn't share stock. Victory music? I don't know about that. I mean, we already had enough confusion as it is, just getting a list of people to be Ray's boss. Wheel? Okay. Alright, so wheel 1 out. I've never actually used the wheel. Where is it? Let's see, Google wheel. There we go. Wheel of names. Wheel. Okay, so Aiden is gonna dip after this, so I don't have to add in. Let's see. Astro. Nate. Meeps. James. Whoops. Sorry about that. There's me, and then Sino. Cool. Oh, there we go. Dark mode. Oh, that's so much more pleasant. Some people have more socks than other people. Yeah, I definitely do. I would get them for Christmas. Socks. I know you meant stocks. Alright, Meeps. I hope you, I hope everything works out for you. Yeah, see you next time, Meeps. Wait, I still need to add you to my Switch thing. Alright, so Aiden and Meeps are gone. Let me, type this in. Yeah, just not in game. Okay, let's see here. I'm just getting this on screen so you guys can actually see it, so you guys know that I'm not BSing you or something. Okay, so Aiden is gone. Meeps is gone. Sam... Astro... Sorry, I have to do this again, sorry. Nate James. Nate James Gio. That's me. And then Esino. Alright, cool. There we go. Alright. Y'all can see this, right? This is correct, right? Alright, let's go. Cool. Alright, so, James, you are the next raid boss. Oh, Nick just joined? Oh, right, there you go. Let me add Nick here. Cool, alright. We have a system. Awesome. Now next time we won't be, like, on fire in confusion. We'll just have this nice little system and we don't have to wait so long or anything. I'll impose the rule, though, that you can't get chosen twice in a row. How's that? Yeah, that's another good idea. When the fight is over, everyone should exit the ring so we can expedite the process of getting the next raid boss. Oh man, that healing is going to be super tough to work around. Oh, never mind, just do that. Have you guys ever gotten a reflected Sephiroth, like, charged neutral B? I don't think I have yet, but it, like, kills you pretty much instantly, doesn't it? Oops. That pose that DK was just doing just now. So like, it made him look like a swimmer model or something. Like one of those really buff guys who do like the stretches to like show off their muscles. Like, yeah, look at this. Are there names for people like that? Or are they just like bodybuilders? Man, Sephiroth's up B is so hard to actually punish. Because, like, you know, he takes really, really big swings and they do tons of damage. And then if he just wants to snap to ledge, he can just use the quick version. They're called show-offs, of course. That's one way to put it. I wish I was buff. But then, it's also really hard to maintain, huh? I want to eat my, you know, my cake and stuff, man. Yeah, working out is like, it's definitely good for you and it make you feel really good. The problem is actually starting. Like, once you start, you're like, yeah, I'm working out. Feels good. You know, release whatever chemical it is in the brain, I forget what it was. But actually starting is like, oh no, I have to start. Oh, maybe just 5 more minutes. You know, it's like that mentality. But once you start, you're like, yeah, feels good. Oh, that offstage giant punch, that was sick. No. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Oh no, the restock. And there goes the stock. Yeah, that's why we probably shouldn't, you know, take stocks from each other. So, please don't restock or whatever, or share stock in the future. Yeah? I almost never go to a gym to a workout. I just feel too self-conscious. Like people are looking at my honky chonky butt. They're like, oh, look at this guy. He thinks he's working out. He's doing it all wrong. You know, something like that. You know, I probably don't have any, you know, fear for that. You know, I shouldn't think that way, really. But it's a hard feeling to shake. Oh no, Simon. We need to add you to the wheel. Give me a moment. There we go. Simon has been added. I'll also ask, for people who are fighting the raid boss, maybe give, you know, give other people a chance if you've been on for a long time, just so as many people can play as possible. Alright. Next raid boss. Hey, it's me! Oh no, you don't have any spirits, Simon? That sucks. I think every person should have at least one spirit team by default. Let's see. DK Donkey Kong. Try that. That's a really good idea, Simon. Just like play a video game and work out at the same time? Why don't I think of that? Wait a minute, that's called Ring Fit Adventure. Are we all set? Alright, Mason. Ooh, Green Hill. Hey, get that shield out of here. Oh, this is gonna be super dangerous. Yep, the walk-offs. The stages are really close. Or the sides of the stage are really close. What? No, how did you not die from that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god, that did so much. Oh, the combo! Dang, the combo into Spinning Kong. Couldn't do anything there. Uh-oh. No! Man, the size of that stage really did you guys a favor. Get you guys next time. And that was really quick. Is that even a minute? Just barely. Like, just about 2. Yeah, walk-offs are scary. I should know. I play Ness and forward throw at the edge of the stage. It's like a guaranteed death, basically. Alright, next person. Nate. Alright, Nate, you're the next raid boss. Wait, did Nate leave? Oh, they did leave. We gotta do it again then. Hold on just a second. I need to take Nate off of this. Hold on. There we go. Wait, Nate did leave, right? Hold on, I need to see the screen again. Alright, Aiden. Thanks for stopping by. It was great to see you after so long. Alright, so we have Sam, James, Mason, Nick, Simon, me, Arsenio. Okay, I think everything is right now. This should be correct. Wait, why is this not updating? Ah. Something broke. Hold on. There we go. Alright. There we go, finally. Okay, so we have Sam, Mason, James, me, Arsenio, Nick, and Simon, right? Oh, I found the problem. Hold on. Sorry guys, technical difficulties. Okay, sorry. Just one more time. Sam, Nick, Arsenio, Simon, James, me. Wait. Nick. I'm just gonna do it again. I'm so bad at this. James. There. Okay, now it should be good. Did someone just arrive? Oh no. Arsenio. Hey, gamer boy. But Arsenio, you're the next raid boss. Oh yeah, we do. We have someone else here. Myotic. Let me add them to the wheel. There we go. Added. Alright, let's finally get into a match then. Sorry about the wait, guys. Just a combination of technical difficulties and also me being a big stinky dumb. Yeah, we have quite a few viewers and players now, huh? Wait, someone left. Who left? Oh no, I have to change the wheel again. No. Wait, is that true, Carl? Most of the script is just talking about how their design for Peach is better. That's kind of amazing. No, I'm not becoming famous. That'll never happen. I did have that one breakout video with the charging the arrow for 12 hours, but that's as far as it's gonna go. Ooh, that was almost a spike. Is it really? Because, you know, I'm a nobody. You know, nobody knows me. If I go out into public and say, hey, you know me? I'm the GioDude. No one's gonna say, what? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're that GioDude guy who made that one video, like, a couple of years ago, right? Or were you talking about the ROM hack? Because in that aspect, I haven't seen it, but the sprite for Peach in Super Mario World is kind of crusty, not gonna lie. Alright, you are talking about the ROM hack. Whoops, sorry. Again, sometimes it's kind of hard to gauge what we're talking about. No, I will not be getting millions of views by next year, because I don't know how to work the YouTube algorithm in my favor. No, sorry Mason, you didn't get picked. It was Asino here. Double shield break, let's go. Man, Sonic is really making it tough for the raid boss, huh? Just attack after attack after attack, not really giving them room to breathe. That's definitely working in their favor, because any hit from the raid boss could potentially be a stock. Just like that. Yes, this is the power of spirits, Simon. This, like, believe it or not, this is how customs was in... Oh, excuse me. This is how customs were in Smash 4, except everyone hit that hard. Can you imagine that? I still miss customs, man. Sorry. Clickbait? I don't like clickbait. I despise clickbait, dude. Are really people, like, playing Sonic more than more than usual? I've never really noticed it. Yeah, we talked about that earlier, how Smash Run was a really fun mode. Should've came back. Man, I still need to finish my latest video. It kind of touches on that a little bit. Although, it's like, in a more general sense, like Smash 4 being more fun casually. Hornet with the Pikmin climbing her? Oops, sorry. I had no idea what was happening in Smash Tour. It was pretty fun though. I just think it wasn't really a super amazing mode. I mean, I guess it was like a Mario Party kind of thing, but it just made no sense. Oh, by the way, Nick, maybe you weren't here for when I said this, but in general, we're not gonna, oh, no way! Oh no! Yeah, in general, we're not gonna be using restocking because we don't know if, you know, the person will be okay with it. You know, there's no way to communicate that in a really quick manner, so in the future, please don't restock, yeah? Good stuff, Asino. Yeah, good game. Alright, let's see. Next, raid boss. Oh, Asino left, so I need to change the wheel. Myotic also left. They didn't even play a game. Let's see. Asino. Okay, good. Alrighty. Sam, Simon, Nick, Astro, James, Gio. Sam, Simon, Nick, James, Astro. Wait, I'm missing. I accidentally deleted myself. Whoops. Sam, Simon, Nick, James, Astro, Gio. Okay, that's good. James, this is the next raid boss. Oh, okay. Area 51. James, you're the next raid boss. Did you want to step up, or? Oh, there you are. Alright, so you're just gonna get here and come back, or? Oh no, Doctor Who was cancelled. Wait, was cancelled of not being cancelled. What? Yeah, someone has to get out of the ring for James to step up, because he's the next raid boss. There we go. Alright, thanks Area 51. But again, that's not gonna be a normal thing. I'm not gonna be doing that for every viewer. Alright, there we go. It looks like the problem sorted itself out. Cool. Oh, Doctor Who will continue no matter what? Uh oh. Yeah, it's like The Simpsons, right? Like, it's gone on so long, it's just a trash fire. Also, Astro just got deleted immediately. Oh no. Alright, Simon. Well, thanks for stopping by anyway. You know, it was really nice to have you in chat and stuff. I mean, I tried doing, like, desync shenanigans with the ice climbers, but I can only get, like, a couple of basic desyncs, and that was it. Even without the desyncs, they still hit super hard, though. Like, they can rack on tons of damage. The only problem is just, you know, getting Nana to cooperate. I try to make it chill, Simon. Like, I'm not, like, some kind of beacon of positivity or something, right? You know, that's just not realistic to be positive all the time. But, you know, every now and then you just gotta take some time off and not think about things. So that's kind of what I want my streams to be. Just a place where we can, you know, play some games and have fun. Oh man, I love Banjo's model here. It's so good, dude. Uh-oh. Someone disconnected. What happened? Was that me? The match is still going on? Question mark? Oh, someone new has entered too. I need to end. Or not end. I need to add them to the wheel. Lukey Pro. Okay. There we go. Added. That was just Switch Online stuff. That's so stupid. $20 a year, guys. I need to get my my Switch LAN adapter because currently it's not hooked up to Ethernet. I really need to do that, but the problem is getting the Ethernet cable to my room. That's going to be the really tricky part. Alright, Simon. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, thanks for the follow too, Simon. Alright. So now I need to remove Simon from the wheel. There we go. Oh, and James is gonna head out too? Okay, well thanks for stopping by, James. Yeah, GG's. Alright, so we have our updated list here. Yeah, I added them to the wheel already. So this should be correct, yes? Oh no. Someone else entered. Who entered? Reber 420. Gotta add them to the wheel. Hey, thanks, James. Really appreciate it. Okay, wheel has been updated. Okay, so this should be the correct updated wheel. So we have Freeber, Lukey, me, Astro, Nick, and Sam. There we go, Nick. Alright, Nick, you are the next raid boss, so equip your spirits. It's been a while since I played, so I think I'll try to take them down too. Oh wait, I have to make sure that I don't have spirits equipped first. Yeah, okay. There we go. This keeps going until 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So we have about an hour left. I try to make my streams about 4 hours in length, because I think that's a really good length to have it. Ooh, there's a walk-off. We can definitely use that to our advantage. Oh no. I almost died in one hit. That's more super armor, huh? Oh no. Luckily I chose Jigglypuff, so if push comes to shove, I can use Sing to get him out of commission. Hey, the PK Freeze! Man, PK Freeze is such a good move. It was pretty much useless in Smash 4. But in Smash Ultimate, it's so good. Yeah, it's just about that time, Area 51, so... My math is probably wrong. What is it? It's like, an hour and a half? You can probably tell I'm not good at math, which is, of course, why I am in an upper-level college math course. Oh no, my shield immediately! Hour and 10 minutes? Oh, the Sing, let's go! Sorry, Nick. Hey, Brianna, welcome to the YouTube chat. Hope you enjoy your stay. Alrighty, next raid boss then. Let me get this on screen. Yeah, you can join, Brianna. Once I get this off screen, you'll be able to see the code and the arena ID in the top left of the screen. Well, Nick won again, but we're not gonna do 2 in a row. That's the rule we settled on, so sorry, Nick. No, I said no. We can't do 2 in a row. Nick's hacking. I swear if it's Nick again. Alright. Freeber420, you are the next raid boss. It wasn't that big of a deal. I didn't really have to kick Nick off the wheel. I just had to do it a couple more times. He was destined to be the raid boss, yeah. I need to add Brianna to the wheel too. I guess I'm going again? Or... okay. Wait. Freeber, it's your turn to be the raid boss, so, yeah, get your spirits on. No, don't start the battle yet. Oh, Luigi left too, so I need to take them off from the wheel. Go, Luigi's gone. And then add Brianna. There we go. So Sam, Brianna, Nick, Freeber, and myself. Let's see, Sam, Brianna, Nick, Freeber, myself. Oh, and Astro, yeah. No, I missed the battle? You gotta be kidding. So, how's it going, chat? Anything interesting happening? Like, I ask myself that, but then I remember that most of the people here are actually playing, so they can't really respond. So, no, Colton? Okay. I looked out my window today, and I was wondering, cause like my backyard is like mostly like shrubbery and trees and stuff. Like, do you remember? You ever wonder, like, what was at your house before your house was there? Like, I've always thought that. Like, what did my like where my house is? What did that look like 100 years ago, or something? You know what I'm saying? A lot of the time we'll never know. We can have a general idea of what it looks like because, you know, pictures and stuff, but we won't exactly know what this exact spot is, you know? Oh, you have a headache, Area 51? Oh no. Man, I'm looking over to my game consoles over there on my dresser. And the Xbox, like the original one, it takes up like what, a fourth of that entire thing? It's a honky chonky boy. But I guess it has to be because it was pretty powerful for its time, right? I mean, the PS2 was about on par with it, right? And then also GameCube had the mini discs, not mini discs, sorry, mini discs, which is why it was smaller, but it also needed like what? Like the memory card and stuff. Oh, nice. You all won. Alright. Next person. Well, we can't do same one twice, so I'll spin again. Cool. Sam. Sam is the next raid boss. So Sam, whip your spirits, and we'll get going. What games did you guys play on the original Xbox? Because surprisingly enough, I never played most of the staple titles for the original Xbox, like Halo. I never played that. The only games I had were like third-party games. Like I played Sonic Heroes, Shadow the Hedgehog, unfortunately, and a bunch of racing games. Shark Tale for Xbox, if you guys remember that one. I actually like that game. Like, oh right, Burnout. Yeah, Burnout. That was another one. Burnout 2. Burnout 2 is like one of my favorite racing games of all time. I haven't tried Burnout 3 or any of the other Burnouts. Or like Burnout Paradise. I haven't tried that. I heard it's pretty good. Ooh, ice physics. Dang, miles better than 2? You're making it sound like it's the holy grail of like Burnout games, or racing games in general. Because Burnout 2 was already super duper fun. The newer games have a crash mode, right? Because that's one of my favorite parts of Burnout 2, is the crash mode. You can just crash into as many cars as you want, and then do like tons of damage. Nice. I really love the crash mode, so if those were gone, then that probably would have been a deal breaker, because I love it so much. Like, being completely honest. It was just that much fun. Dang, I rolled right into it. Uh-oh. That was not a good move. One of my viewers did mention the concept of takedowns and like the different boost types in like Burnout Paradise and stuff, but I don't really remember the details about it. What did Doctor Who do for television, Carl? Because I know it's like a really popular like landmark television series, but I don't really know what it really did. Yeah, I know, but like it basically invented British sci-fi, but was there anything else besides that? I mean, it's referenced in a lot of media, even stuff that isn't British sci-fi, so is that like how'd that happen? Influence pretty much all of sci-fi then, huh? Oh, the crit! Hey, you can do it, Nick. Just get like a thwack or a whack or something. Oh, so you basically like kill your opponents in Burnout 3? I'm guessing that takedowns is basically you you know, smack into the other cars and like try to run them off the road and kill them basically. GG's. Alright, next person. I don't think I've watched any of the Bill and Ted movies. I think I've seen a little bit of one. but that was a long time ago. Alright, next person. Hey, Mason. You are the next raid boss. So, equip your spirits and let's go. Oh, okay. So, you just respawn after a few seconds, but like the penalty is that they basically have to wait that time and not be able to race then. It would have been kind of cool if it was like an F-Zero, where you can just basically kill your opponents by like boosting into them when they have low health. And then you can be the only one left in the race if you play well enough. Because everyone else is, you know, exploded, gone. Look guys, I got first place! Out of what? One? I'm the only racer. Oh no, wait, no. Oh, I need to get into the... There we go. No, I missed it again. How was this possible? Alright, Mason. That's a good way to put it, Carl. I see where you're coming from now. Oh, and I did watch that video that you sent me yesterday. It definitely seems like Doctor Who would be a show that I would like. If it goes like the Monster of the Week kind of formula, kind of like JoJo Part 3. I really want to play F-Zero GX. I heard that's the best one. But it's also like hyper fast. So I don't know how well I would do at it. I really want them to make a game that like it's like a racer, except you have like weapons and stuff, and like you actually have to whittle down your opponent's health. Like you could use items and stuff like to attack people, but if they took enough damage they would like die, and then you could eliminate them that way if your cart isn't like fast enough. So it would basically be like Mario Kart battle mode, except during an actual race. It would probably work better if it was like more realistic racer, you know? Didn't Elvis have like a really strange favorite food? It was like something with banana? Like some weird sandwich? Full auto? I've never heard of it. Should definitely look into that. Dang it. Man, everyone has already thought of all the good ideas. Can I go back in time and invent Mario? He's had many? Like what? I'm kind of scared to ask now. Like what specifically he was eating. Oh no. It's on 360? I don't have a 360. I really want to get a Series X, not gonna lie. I'm actually more excited for like Series X and getting a Series X than I am PlayStation 5. Because Series X has backwards compatibility, and that's super, super important for someone who likes to, you know, collect games like me. And also, there's like some really, really great emulation options with Series X. Hey, you won, Astro. Not bad for your last match. Thanks for stopping by, Mason. Hopefully we'll be able to do this again next Sunday, if I'm not swamped with work. Alright, I need to take Mason off of the wheel. There we go. Alright, that should be it. Hey, thanks, Mason. Brianna, did you say that you didn't really have spirits? You should definitely check. See if you have any. Unfortunately, I don't have a PSP or a PS3. I want to get a PS3 because, you know, when I get affiliated on Twitch, one of my like incentive thingies was that I was gonna play through Sonic 06. And between PS3 and 360, a lot of people say that PS3 is a better choice. I'm pretty sure I have Dementio Spirit. Thanks for letting me in, Nick. Don't know if that was intentional or not, but... Oh, Brianna? Most of the consoles that I have are Nintendo consoles. Let's see, I have N64, GameCube, Wii, Wii U, Switch, and I also have a SNES Classic. And, let's see, I have Game Boy Advance, DS Lite, DSi, 3DS, 3DS XL, let's see, what else? I have the original Xbox. I have a Sega Genesis. I think that's it. Hey, gamer boy. Welcome back. Not gonna lie, I kind of want a Virtual Boy just for the, you know, the collection aspect of it. Okay, so I guess Brianna doesn't have any spirits. Yeah, okay. Sorry, Brianna. I'll roll the wheel again then. And I'll remove you from the wheel. Since you don't have any spirits. Alright, next roll. Or spin, I should say. Hey, Freebird 420. You're the next raid boss. Man, I love Sonic Riders. Oh, it's so good. I don't have my copy anymore because my cousins, like we kind of shared stuff back and forth. So a lot of the times I would give them stuff and they would give me stuff, and you know, stuff would just disappear. They gave away my copy of Vigilante 8 Second Offense for the N64 to their cousins. I was super mad about that. Of course, Maria the Hedgehog. I will still stand by, like, my opinion that Shadow the Hedgehog is an irredeemable game that's not fun. No, no, oh, I'm sorry, I pushed them off. I pushed off Nick. Whoops, sorry about that. Ooh, let's go. Yeah, the GameCube adapter is my favorite way to play Smash, but that's probably because I've been using the GameCube adapters, or the GameCube itself, since Melee. So, it's just kind of second nature. Going back to Sonic Riders, I was kind of surprised to see that Sonic Riders and Zero Gravity weren't the only Sonic games. They made a Sonic Riders game for the Kinect, and I had no idea it existed until like I saw it in like a video or something, like where someone was talking about like the Sonic Riders games. I'm deathly curious about that game. If I ever do like a retrospective review on, you know, the Sonic Riders franchise or series or whatever, I kinda wanna get free riders just for the heck of it, just for the memes. I'd probably be wasting my money, but hey, I'll be able to say that I can, that I've played free riders in all the Sonic Riders games. So, there's that, I guess. Alrighty. We need to add a Sino back to the wheel here. Let me just do that. There we go. Hey, you just got here. Senio, it's your turn to be the raid boss. Oh, thanks for letting me in, Nick. Again, I don't know if that was intentional or not, but... Well, my spirits are also, like, pretty strong. I just don't want to use, like, the mega powerful, like, super armor ones. Because that can quickly become not very fun. Like, every once in a while, yeah, but... Oh, this is gonna be a huge problem. K. Rool has a really good recovery, so... We're pretty much gonna have to, you know, knock him out completely. No, don't take me. No, he took out all of us. Yeah, the hit stun is crazy. Like, did you see when I parried that move? That was just a tilt, and I was in, like, the stun animation for, like, a whole second and a half. And now that you're mentioning the hit stun, I wonder what's the, Yeah, I was about to ask the same question. Like, what's the hit stun cap? Is there, like, a theoretical, like, longest time that you can remain in that state? Or is it uncapped? I should really try that out. Well, it would probably be way better with mods. Because with mods, you'll be able to, like, uncap, like, the damage and stuff, and knockback. Oh, you got him! No, he didn't get back, though. Oh, God. That would be amazing if you could stay in hit stun for that long. Because when you're in hit stun, like the parry animation or whatever, like you're invincible, right? So your opponents wouldn't even be able to do anything. No, there I go. Right, Area 51? Like, I'm deathly curious now. I really want to try it. The thing with hitstun though is that you could actually do that in Smash 4. You can like keep someone in hitstun forever. I've done it. I was gonna do it for like a custom shenanigans Redux video that I did, but I decided it would disturb the flow of the video too much, so I still have the video file for it, I'm pretty sure. But I decided not to add it to the actual video itself. I believe, Freeber. I believe. Well, that's what you get for teabagging. Oh, never mind. GG. That was really tough. You still had 3 stocks left. Hey, that's okay, Brianna. Whoops. Thanks for stopping by. Let me change character.
Choose your fighter. Donkey Kong.
Alright, let's get the next person up. Alrighty, Nick, you are the next raid boss. So, equip your spirits and let's go. Nah, even if you did get it again, we would just reroll. Yeah. Hey, that's good to hear, Area 51. Custom shenanigans was my favorite stuff to do for this channel. And now that they're gone, you know, what am I guess? I'll take that. I mean, like, going back to that previous statement, like, that sounded really depressing. I mean, yeah, there's spirit shenanigans, but spirits just aren't they just aren't the same, dude. Well, like, I was saying more like, I just do what I want now. Like, I want to do some more Smash stuff because I love Smash. And, like, custom shenanigans, I feel like I've really exhausted all there is to them. I don't want to run them into the ground, like Doctor Who. Or The Simpsons, I guess. And spirits just aren't the same. Because you can do some really wacky stuff. But I've experimented with them a lot, and I think I've seen everything there is to see with spirits too. Yeah, those are pretty fun. Yeah, not gonna lie. I have that stupid DK where you can just cargo your opponent to the top of the stage. And that was fun while it lasted, but then after a while I felt kind of bad because I was just, you know, killing everyone instantly. And everything, like, everything was based on one move, right? The grab. And, kind of killed the fun. And that's not anything you couldn't do with customs either. Alrighty. Next raid boss time. Dang, Asino again? Or Asinio, rather. You must be hacking. So, spirit up and let's go. Yeah, the custom moves were busted too. And that's another thing that I really liked about them. Like, using some of those custom moves, combining them with custom equipment, you could literally fly away whenever you wanted. It was so fun. Oh, Nick. Thanks for stopping by, Nick. Oh, that throw did 1.6%. Hey, easy kill. Let's go. Yeah, the speed skater equipment was super fun. Like, I have the, like, sliding wave dash Luigi, where you can just, you know, grab someone and, like, if they're on a walk-off stage, just slide all the way to the end of the stage during the throw animation. And it was so much fun to do. The thing is with spirits, they added a bunch of really cool effects, like a bunch of really cool like additional effects that alter your character in interesting ways, like the extra jump and stuff. But they also took out a bunch of really broken ones. And a bunch of really fun ones too. And I feel like they were replaced with the things that lessen your damage for like the Spirit's Adventure mode. Which like you're never gonna use those. Unless it's like the fire or electrical one. Like the poison floor stuff. Stuff like that. You're never gonna use that. Yeah, the floors are super annoying. Also, that Pac-Man sounds amazing. No, the betrayal, Carl. Obviously, the only logical thing to do at this point, Carl, is to call off the relationship for something extremely trivial. Dang, I'm gone. Oh, really? Do you? Yes, of course, Carl. I am a legendary advice guru. Ooh, that's a stock. Or not. Wait, that has a hitbox? What? I did not know that. I thought it was only at the start of the move. Well, GG, you won again. Yep, one hit, that's all it takes. Hey, Carl, welcome back. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Gamer Boy. Now I just need to update the wheel. So... Cino's gone. Who else is gone? Nick left. Alright. Just the three of us then. You guys want to keep doing raid bosses, even though, like, there aren't too many people now? Or do you want to switch to something like, just general spirits with items? Reaper 420, next raid boss. Alright, so we'll do one more each. Like, each of us will get another raid boss thing. And then we'll switch back to, like, just something in general. Yeah, it definitely feels unbalanced, huh? Alright, do you have your things, Freeber? You're the next raid boss. After Freeber, it'll be Sam, and then after Sam, it'll be me. And then after that, we'll just do, you know, whatever. We have about 40 minutes left in the stream. Yeah, cool beans. Why do people even say that? Cool beans. Like, eating cold beans is disgusting. Especially if it's from like a can or something, like cold can the beans. Ugh. Ooh, good combo. Jungle Hijinks was definitely a fun stage. Orbital Gate Assault I never really cared for. Mario Flashback is back in development? I didn't know that it stopped. Yeah, visually Orbital Gate Assault looks fantastic. Oh, is that the case, Carl? Okay. I haven't followed many fan projects. Really, the only thing that like I'm actively following is Mother 4 and its development. Well, I guess it's not Mother 4 anymore, is it? It's Oddity. Oof. I jumped right into that one. Hey, let's go! Oh no! Well, at least Hannonbow gave us, well, that was a wasted stock. At least Hannonbow gave us, like, some fun green screen stuff. Definitely sounds like it, Carl. I mean, Flash is ending, but they have their thing, right? They have the, basically the database where all that stuff is being archived. You guys watched, Nick Robinson's latest video on the, not Mushroom, the Snowman guy. What's his name? Chubby Snowman, right. What a fascinating video, dude. Like, when the game comes to Steam, I kind of want to buy it. Like, even if I don't play it, I want to support those developers that, you know, pretty much put their heart and soul into that game. And, you know... Hey, let's go, Sam. You can do this. You have aura. You have rage. Oh no, you have a Skittle shield. You better watch out. Like, who in good conscience would report a fan game that's really great to Nintendo? Who, like, would be a Grinch or, like, a Stooge or whatever, and just do that? Nice, Freeber. Alright, now it's Sam's turn to be the raid boss, and then after that will be me, and then, you know, yada yada yada. Oh nice, you're making a game, Area 51? A lot of the time, like, people think, oh yeah, just, you know, make your own game, right? But then you don't really realize how much effort making a game actually takes, you know? So, respect for that. Yeah, Area 51 said that he was making a game. I kind of forget that YouTube and Twitch chat, you know, they can't see each other. I said that last stream, but still. I know what's going on, but maybe some others don't. Area 51 says Carl, or says hi, Carl. Carl says that he's interested in your game, Area 51. This is part of the reason that I wish I could just stream exclusively on Twitch. Because it's just so much easier, so much more convenient and fully featured than YouTube. But, you know, a lot of people, you know, if they want to watch on YouTube, and sometimes that's the best choice. And I don't want to take away that choice from them. Release just a little bit too early. Oh, there goes my shield. Area 51 says that it's a Smash game based off of PSA SBR. I don't know what that stands for, but maybe you do, Carl. Oh, I went too deep. Oh, there's Carl. He's in YouTube chat now. Yeah, just like Dementia from Super Paper Mario, Carl has the ability to, you know, warp it between places. 1 minute he's in Twitch chat, and the other he's in YouTube chat. Oh. No. Oh, we're dead. Oh, PlayStation All-Stars. Yeah, I've heard a ton about that game. Not all good things, but I know it's a thing. Oh, look out! Oh no. GG, Sam. Alright, my turn to be the raid boss. Alright, Sam.
Choose your fighter.
Hey, for old time's sake,
Donkey Kong.
I'll bring out the Jumper Kong. Big Jumps Kong. How is this gonna work out, I wonder? Oh, that felt so good, yet so bad at the same time. Whoop. Can't say DK has a bad recovery now. Oh no, he grabbed me out of the grab. Why did I throw backwards? That makes no sense. Oh, it's so stupid. Yeah, I didn't know that either. Oof. Ooh, ledge is safe. Ooh, I almost got him there. Ooh, that was a good read. swat him like a fly. Do that. Didn't even finish it with a ding dong. Sorry about that, Sam. You died so much to the stupid jumping ding dong thing. That's why I don't really use it all that much. Alright, now let's just do a general, you know, spirits with items match. Let's see, what's a good stage here? Luigi's Mansion, I feel like it's a good stage.
Choose your fighter.
Yeah, the ding dong stupid like DK build is it's stupid. It's so dumb. That's super cool, Carl. Oh, you don't have spirits, Freeber. Are you gonna... Okay, there we go. Yeah, it is super dumb and fun, but it can get kind of grating at times. Oh, I need to take away the teams. Oh wait, whoops, that's wrong. There we go. All good. Ooh, mature Paper Mario? What are your guys' thoughts on Bug Fables? Because Arlo seems to think that Bug Fables is the best Paper Mario game that's ever existed. And he's a really big Paper Mario fan, so... No, my crate! Ooh, I almost fell. No, no, the Death Scythe. Wait, really? One of your friends despises Bug Fables? Why is that? Oh my god, dude! Man, Knuckle Joe was deleted from this reality. Oh, really? That's interesting to hear. What are the points of contention? So, like, what do you think that Arlo is wrong about? Oh, really? Oh, someone kept shoving the game in his face. Oh. Yeah, that will definitely make you hate a game. It's kind of like the Undertale thing, right? Where it's a perfectly fine game, but like, you know, people keep trying to make you play it or something and talking about it all the time, then it just makes you not want to play it. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, there I go. He just stole the hammer! Break a shield. Oh. I mean, are you sure Arlo really did that? Or was it more like the audience misinterpreting his message? Oops, sorry about that. Hey, let's go, Luigi's Mansion. A bit of both. This is all very interesting coming from a Paper Mario newcomer. No, give me my barrel. Oh! Hey, I have a Shoryu too. Get out of here, Ken. No, that was my Pokeball. Oof. Hey, Genesect is from Gen 5, right? I'm so excited to start my stream of Pokemon White. Oh. Oh, let go. Did you know that off the top of your head, Area 51? Oh, come on, he stole it from me. Ah, let go of me. Oh, Gust Bellows. I win! I win! Oh. No, no. So much for winning with the Gust Bellows. Oh, you did? Wow. Is Genesect one of your favorite Pokemon? Hey Marcus, welcome back. Ooh, Digger. I got a Falcon Punch! It wasn't a kill, but it was a Falcon Punch regardless. Dang, you must have excellent memory then, Area 51. With the double heart. Oh, that is heartbreaking. You got healed all the way back down to 0. Oh, there was Pikamuku. Do you... Yeah, I was about to ask that. Alright, so what number is Pikamuku? Number 7071? Or 771? Okay. How about Gardevoir?
Choose your fighter. Jigglypuff.
Number 282? Okay, okay. How about... how about, Bagon? Number 371. Okay. Well, I have no idea whether or not you just looked all of those up, but I'll take your word for it. Take that. Oof. It's mine. No. Well, at least they weren't able to use it. Oh, here, Pokeball. Take that. Ooh, I got Kyurem. Hey, another Pokeball. Take that. Anakin. Oh, that's the fake Smash Ball. Ah! Oh no, the Gust Bell is such a strong item, dude. Alright, I believe you, Area 51. Oh no, the moon! How are you even supposed to avoid this attack? Hey, that was a kind of cool combo. Thanks, tiny thing. I probably should have used it a little bit more to the right. Oh, so does it just look huge, but it's really not that big? Ah, I thought if I DI'd that correctly, I could have survived. GG. I wish there was a hitbox viewer for Smash. Like, it feels like that should be a standard thing for the training mode. Let's go to a good Brawl stage. Summit? Nah. Skyworld? Nah. Shadow Moses. Oh, there's only 5 minutes left in the stream.
3, 2, 1, go!
Hey, Carl, welcome back to the Twitch chat. Just, what the heck was that? Did you see that? I, like, slid around the stage. Like, hyperspeed. Darn, I didn't get both of them. Alex Strunk, hey, welcome to the YouTube chat. Hope you enjoy your stay, because it's only gonna be for about 5 minutes. We're about to end the stream. No, I missed. Give me that, that's mine. No, don't let him have it. I used the smoke screen as a diversion. Yeah, that sounds like a fun mode. I'll definitely, like, after this, I'll think of more modes, and I'll add one. Uh, I'll I'll add that one to the stream. If you couldn't tell, I'm actually getting kind of sleepy. Hey, come here. Take that, Rathalos. Hey, I did it. I got him. Yeah, Alex. Definitely get some spirits, because we use them a lot here. Oh, my shield is almost gone. Well, I'm gone. Darn, no one died in that explosion? Uh-oh. How did y'all have so many stocks left? Get out of here. Hey, you actually got it. Hey, Alolan Executor. The bomber item? I feel like bombs in general is a good item to have a special mode for. Pretty sure I already have one. Yeah, I have a mode called Don't Explode. Oh, speaking of exploding, get over there. Well, not who I wanted, but hey, works out for me. Ooh, my shield. Oh. Yeah, Sam was deleted by those ball bombs. It took me forever to actually realize that they're called ball bombs and not bomb-oms, you know? I called them bomb-oms for, like, the majority of my life, really. Well, that was kind of an unceremonious ending. But hey, GG's. Cool. Alrighty, so that was the last match of tonight. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for coming in and playing too. It really means a lot. So, yeah, good game, Sam. That's gonna be it for me for today's, though. Next Saturday, we're gonna do Pokemon White, and try to do more of the Minish Cap. And next Sunday, hopefully, we'll still have more time, and I can do Smash Sunday again. So yeah. Alrighty. See ya, Area 51. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you, hopefully, soon. Bye.